we're on the last 2 episodes of this cute OVA series. I know there's an episode 0. I saw that on the anime website. Excuse me. The anime website that I use to record the episodes, because Crunchyroll and Hulu have something in place that actually keeps me from being able to record the episodes. The subtitles pop up, the sound works, but no visual. Thankfully she doesn't do that. So I had to record from another website. And the other website mentions the episode 0, which I guess is how Aki and Ao find and choose their club room. And no, because I've busted these out in one go, I have not made my decision on whether or not to try to find a third-party site for Violet Evergarden or to go for another series altogether that is on Crunchyroll or is on Funimation. I mean Hulu. Because again, I'm figuring out my brother's stuff. But it is fun to be reintroduced to the characters. I remember Shimmerin, I remember Rin's name, I remember Deshiko's name. I forgot Aki and Owl's name. Owls. I keep saying owls sometimes. Or it sounds like I am. And of course we got reintroduced to Rin's best friend, who is a bit of a goofball. That was hilarious when she kind of teased Rin a little bit with Nadeshiko, with like a funny song she meant to draw Nadeshiko. It is funny how the 2 episodes we get Rin, really, it's kind of Nadeshiko focused. Because even though Rin's her, Ina, I guess, is her best friend, and Deshiko is the girl who's really kind of shaken up her life. And watching Rin become a little bit more emotive, I guess is the word I'm looking, a little bit less withdrawn, has been one of the beautiful things of growth in Rin's arc in the first season. And was very cute is that she was very emotive last episode, usually only around food or other stuff that she really has something across her face. Usually her emotions are very subdued, usually just around her mouth or maybe a little bit around her eyes. But this time we got to see a very expressive, for Rin anyway, expressive Rin. And it looks like she wants to join in on the whole stamp rally thing. And now that she has her book back, she has 2 stamps left, I believe. Maybe 4, so we might be busting out a couple locations at the same time these last 2 episodes. But I am very excited. Rin wasn't in like 5 of these episodes, and I was like, I miss her. It is called Room Camp. It is about the other girls, but we did get a little taste of our lushy teacher last episode, whose name I've forgotten, except she's a lush, who was hanging out with her sister. But again, I have truly enjoyed these little OVAs. It was, it's a great little treat to have before we finally hopefully get season 2. I think season 2 is supposed to be happening in January. We'll see. I know that we'll get the cartoon season 2, then we'll get the live action season 2. I haven't seen live action season 1, and then the movie is projected sometime near the end of 2021. At least that I'm going to go by that, because there's no official date yet, and I think they've just only started production. Oh, but my tablet's at 5%, so let's hurry up and watch these last 2 episodes before they die. Without further ado, again, on YouTube, there is no sound, there's partial image, it keeps the copyright monsters at bay. There's a countdown timer if you want to follow along, you can't miss it, so without further ado, let's dive right in. Pew, pew, pew. End of the journey. Oh, I thought Rin was going to join her. Oh, we are kind of speeding through the last few stamps. Ooh. Fancy. Honey, you couldn't have done a better job of taping that in. Where's the stamp? Oh, there it is. Just looks like a little mailroom. Or is it like a hot bath or something? Aww. Really? What? But she knew? Did she already know? Or is she lying? She already knew, huh? Oh my gosh, she knew. They're such good friends. But that was so cool. That looked like so much fun. Like that. Also, that's a good idea. So I have to say, if the people for the tourist group, if the tourist company, if they're not doing it now, they better start doing it. That looks fun. They just use it as an excuse to hang out. My gosh. With 10 for the day. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Mount Fuji spider. That's so cute. I thought Rin knew what it was. I didn't realize that she knew it wasn't real. A cool drink after probably some hot bath or yeah, probably was awesome. Would be awesome. So it was a steam house. That's why I was like it's like steaming. So yeah. Now, don't crash Rain's camping trip. Oh come on. So yes, it does make sense we don't get too much of Rin since we got so much of her in the series. And Room Camp is clearly about the three of them. That was oh my gosh. They are such good friends of her. That's so, like, they did all of that just for her. And also, how clever are they to, like, make up these little images? These make up, not only make the stamps, design the stamps. All of this just for Nadeshiko. They are so sweet. I don't think I've ever done anything like that for my friends. But shows how much, shows how much of a bad friend I am. The dedication and fun is amazing. Though I guess they weren't that sneaky because Nadeshiko knew the whole time. But she played along really well. Nadeshiko does see more than we think. I think we got a taste of that near the beginning of season 1 when she was very aware of how Rin was in terms of her very introverted, very kind of way. And she did comment on that, and she was like, "I don't want to like push you. I know I'm too much sometimes." So there is quite a bit of awareness in Nadeshiko, even though she runs around like a little puppy who doesn't know what's going on, which I actually very much appreciate and like that. I think again one of our favorite thing about this series is that the slight layers and the interactions between the characters. And as amazing all the camping is, it really is the relationship dynamic, the love the characters have for each other, the friendship that just makes this anime so enjoyable. And I would say this anime, as well as Your Lie, April, are two animes that I would use to introduce to somebody who isn't really much of an anime fan, who would be like, I'm not really into it. I think there are some, I know people would go to some of the more mainstream dubbed ones, but I think these are probably the best to start with. One season animes or couple season animes, some of them are a bit too much, especially if you want to introduce to people who are anime fans, especially introduce to girls who aren't big anime fans, or even cartoon fans. This is perfect. Your Lie, April is perfect. What else would be, or in high school might be kind of fun too. Especially because either of the dubbed or the sub version, because in my opinion, the dubbed version is one of the best dubs I've ever heard. There's not many animes where I'd like both, and I like both, actually, for that one. So, without further ado, we're about to dive into episode 12, the last episode of the series. Again, if I find episode 0 on on Crunchyroll, I'll watch it, and we'll put out the end of episode 12. It won't be on here. Maybe. We'll see. Who knows, I might change my mind. But also, I only have 3% left, so let's watch the episode. Countdown timer. Now! in the back of the school. Oh, that's the other teacher. Oh. So is this then... So this must be actually then taking place in between one of the episodes. Because I don't think the Lushy teacher... Nice. I don't think the Lushy teacher is their advisor yet. Maybe. Yeah. No matter where you live, with some exceptions probably. Oh, so sweet. There always are going to be hidden gems in one's prefecture, one's state and county. Yeah. I like it though. No, don't eat it immediately. It's too hot. I get to an aoi. Aki aoi. The kindness of those girls. Unparalleled. Wow, and they're even allowed to sleep in the room. Can't do that in the States. What does she sketch? Yeah, she's not a morning person. What are you doing? What does she do for them? Stampo Ali. Oh, Nadeshi. The heck out of my recommended spots. Oh, it's one of her favorite spots. There are a lot. Oh, it's backwards. Oh. Oh, okay. I thought it was the full song. Sorry, again. To invert it. No, but that's so perfectly Nadeshiko. Oh. I'm trying to make my glasses slide down. They won't slide down. How many pages did she make? How many stamps is there? My gosh, girl. Is there an episode 0? Will I be able to find one? No. And also this thing's on 3%. Hold on a second. What do you mean previous season? Oh, it's the live episode. That's why. It's the camping girl. Alright, anyway, before that dies, let's talk about this amazing cuteness. I did want more Rin. I can't help it. I love her. But this was about the three of them. This was about Aoi. I'll get there. Aki and Nadeshiko. They are amazing. I mean, those two, they're so wonderful. How amazing are they? The dedication, the sweetness, the work they put in just to have fun together. I mean, they could have just said, hey, we want to take you out and let's go and hang out at our different spots. You know, let's spend a couple of days exploring. They could have just done that. They didn't have to do all that work, but they decided, well, let's have a lot of fun. Let's use a stamp rally, which is childish enough that Nadeshiko would totally want to do it. And go, hey, let's hang around. Let's do all of this. And what's so cute is that I just thought, I thought it was a real stamp rally. But I guess it was, and Rin and her grandpa had the same reaction, like, what? I thought it was like, they were reacting because it was like, oh, that's something kids do, or people haven't done it in a long time. But no, they made it up. But it's really cool if there's got to be a Mount Fuji Tourist Association, but there isn't one. I mean, if there isn't a stamp rally now, there should be, because that's amazing to be able to explore the prefecture like that. They should do that. If they don't already, I hope they do. Because that is a lot of fun. For a kid, that's the most fun, that memory. Pop it on like a cork board or something. It would be so much fun. And the adults would have some fun too, a little bit with some of the stuff, a little bit of history lessons, some mythology lessons, some exercise, some exploration. I mean, if you're homeschooled, it's the perfect outdoor lesson stuff. But I'm gonna let this the iPad die. But this was perfect. It just kind of really filled the spot. Kind of wish I hadn't busted out in one go, but I kind of wanted to, just because I have some other things to focus on. I still have some editing to do. I have to record the episodes, but I can do that later. But it is nice to kind of bust these out. That was such fun. It was a great way to end the night for me. They were just short enough. Again, one more Rin, but that's okay. This wasn't about her. Or her and Nadeshiko. This was about Nadeshiko and Aki and Ao, and the camping club, their outdoor club, and just the sweetness of it all, and the relationship, and it also is perfect because it helps us remember the characters' names, especially those of us who are terrible at Japanese names because we're not Japanese, we're from Japan, or speak it, and it's also super helpful for just kind of a little taste, a little kind of a treat for the fans. And also it's perfect because it's another tourist thing to excite people. Again, if the stamp rally isn't real, it should be now. But thank you so much for watching, especially these little plithy short reactions. Really appreciate it. Again, liking this video really does help. But what really gets the channel notices is the commenting, the sharing, and the subscribing, as well as the more you watch of this reaction, the better. I know it's kind of hard on YouTube when I cut out the sound and the image, but it does help greatly. So again, thank you so much. I really, really do appreciate it. And hopefully by the time this reaction comes out, I'll have made my decision to what anime will be replacing will be the new Anime Thursday anime. We'll see what happens by then. Thank you so much again for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, share with your friends, share with your enemies, and I will see you next time.